Hey, what's going on, CoinOpTV subscribers? Robert Welkney here, and in this video, I want to do an unboxing for the movie Casablanca, which just came out on 4K Blu-ray. This is a classic 1942 vintage black and white film with Humphrey Bogart, Ingrid Bergman, and Paul Henreid. This is a movie I've seen many times. I had on Blu-ray, and I got rid of my regular Blu-ray, and I picked up the 4K. I bought this from Groove, and it came in the mail. I don't know if it's early or what, but I'll show you a couple other pickups I got. So I had my first time Groove pickup. I also got To Kill a Mockingbird, which just came out a couple weeks ago, and then I picked up Spartacus, which unfortunately doesn't have a slipcover to it, but Spartacus has been out for a little while longer and was a little cheaper. So I thought, you know what, let me try that. If you're new to Groove, you got to use their little 20% off code, so you get a little discount. That's what I did with this, so that's why I purchased a few movies. So let's get back to Casablanca. Winner of 3 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. I like this cover a lot. It's got a little bit of a kind of a shimmy to it, sort of. Almost looks like a foil card. If you're a Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh collector, something like that, that's what kind of reminds me of. We got Bergman here. Bogart, classic scene at the end of the movie. This is reminiscent of maybe something towards the beginning of the movie when people start first entering Rick's Cafe there. And here's a nice, great image. Also, sort of spoiling a little bit of the end of the movie, but if you haven't seen this, if you haven't seen Casablanca before, you need to check this out. Let's see, introduction, Lauren Bacall. We got some commentaries. So I'm assuming a lot of the stuff is probably legacy. I'm not sure if I've read anything about there being any new special features on here at all. Warner Brothers. So far, early feedback is that the transfer is great and it looks great. Something about these black and white movies is the 4K. Can just kind of bring them back to life. Does this have Dolby Vision on it? Let's see, we've got Dolby Audio. Sometimes it's kind of hard to check what it has as far as the video quality, but this is about the unboxing, so let me crack it open. I've wasted enough time chatting about this movie. It's actually been a while since I've seen Casablanca, maybe 10 years. Had the Blu-ray kind of sitting on the shelf, and when I heard that the 4K was coming out, I was like, all right, this will give me a good opportunity to revisit this, maybe over a Thanksgiving break or Christmas holiday or something like that, when I get a little bit of a break in the action, catch up on some movies. Okay, so let me just pop this out and take the code away. All right, I just swapped out the digital code. Okay, so not much to really see inside here. We've got 4K disc here. Would have been nice to get some classic artwork on here, but at least there's a little bit of a pattern on the disc. It's kind of brown, bronzish, kind of keeping with that vintage black and white look, I suppose. So there you go. Not a whole lot to see. No, I don't think reversible cover or anything like that inside. But looks nice, slick. Again, if you do order something from Groove.com, make sure you use that first time 20% off coupon that you get. And Spartan, of course, To Kill a Mockingbird right here, looking good. Looking forward to checking out this also vintage classic black and white. I named my dog Scout as inspiration from Scout in To Kill a Mockingbird. And Spartacus is just, if you haven't seen Spartacus before, that's great. I'll have to see if I can track down a slipcover for that. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe and the like button for CoinOpTV. We'll see you next time.